my 145 crores Indian friends, relatives, brothers, sisters, all industrialists, my teachers, respected parliamentarians, and Mr. Narendra Modi ji. Today, with great respect and gratitude, I am an Indian citizen. My name is Shyamal B. Pal. Today, giving my Vision India document, few words in front of everybody today, what I visualize India another 100 years down the line being a citizen of India. I've been working on more than 30 years in this line, science and technology, my poetry, literature, and other small political activities, whatever things I have done. But 30 years, whatever knowledge I have accumulated from this motherland, today I want to submit in front of 145 crores citizen of India. I don't know whoever is going to listen, otherwise it is okay for me. I do not know who is going to listen. I have 4,000 my Facebook friends, my YouTube channels, and this is my only, I think this is a mini parliament. I'm sitting inside my room in a one small corner and giving this documentation. Now I used to give my Vision India document. I have given my Vision India document which has been prepared inside toilet, the knowledge and wisdom, whatever I have knowledge. I have delivered lectures from inside toilet. This toilet, I feel it is a kind of an wisdom and knowledge center for me today. The day is special for me because today Mr. Narendra Modi's 75th birthday, and few days back we have celebrated 79th uh, Independence Day of India. It is the difference of 75 and 79. It is just is 4 years difference, right? 4 years. I see that Narendra Modi was born after independence, after getting freedom 1947. That is 48, 49, 50, 51. I believe if I'm not wrong, 1951 would be his birthday. So, friends, what I am trying to tell over here today, because of this birthday, I could see their whole global fraternity is giving congratulatory note from the big leaders, starting from Australia, UK, Israel, and all Italy, all Europe, all the country, France, Germany, all the leaders congratulating him and whatever work he is performing. On that basis, that appreciation came. I am also echoing the same thing. After independence, if somebody taken a kind of a lead role as a leading role to change India, it is Mr. Narendra Modi. There is no doubt at all that 10 years, whatever things he has done before that as a Chief Minister of Gujarat, whatever he has done, the same replica he has tried to formulate, and he has done in a bigger way. Lot of reformation, everything he has tried to push in front of the people of India, and he has developed, gained confidence in that process. That much I can tell you, and that confidence probably has given him kind of a moral boost or spirit to do something at the age of 75. 75 is like, no, you cross 75% of your lifespan if I take 100%, right? In his age, probably it is the age for taking little kind of relaxation and taking kind of meditation, do something else than the public activities. But he engaged himself 24/7 and he is thinking about India, India, India. That is a good thing. Probably we all young generation, probably we can have one lesson to learn from somebody, that age is not the factor. If you have the spirit, if you have the courage, if you have the morality and honesty to do something for your country, age is not the factor. You can derive or you can draw energy from any age. That is one of the factor. That much I can tell you. It is not, if you do not like to do, if anybody is not interested to do anything for that matter, I'm sorry, I'm taking just 1 minute. If anybody is not interested to do anything for that matter, nobody can force the leader or an individual to do something for the country. That much I can tell you. There are many leaders, there are many prime minister. They came, they have done their job, but the way Mr. Modi is effectively doing, there is no word from all sectors. I told many times that if any country has to prosper, it has to prosper from all angles. One need to understand our economy is base, industry as well as agriculture is our base. The upliftment should be coming from the agriculture base. 60% people of India is dependent on agriculture. If the agricultural baseline has been developed with scientific technology, a lot of innovation, and also small scale industries promoting technology commercialization, this is one way that can resolve the issue. And another sector is the industrialization. Industrialization can be done in many ways. You can bring big companies and to open their manufacturing hub in India. India is a big country. There are many places it has got the opportunity to do that. Friends, I am not here to talk about what Mr. Modi ji is doing it. That everybody knows. For that purpose, media, everybody is fully aware of what Mr. Modi is doing, what is his agenda. There are a lot of bureaucrats, technocrats, all kind of big think tank helping him, I believe, possibly to do something to do whatever agenda it has been given. He is the Prime Minister of India. He is doing his job. So what I am doing over here, my purpose of coming over here is nothing to tell you the whole world that I represent the scientific community over here. I am also equally feel responsible at the end of the day if I can contribute something for development of this nation in a small way, or it may be big way or no way. But nobody can stop me not putting my thought process for the development agenda or whatever agenda. I am putting forward over here the development agenda, that how after 79 years you can think of India is building up, building. It's like if you take a bacterial growth curve, how the lag phase, log phase, then it goes to stationary phase. We have gone through the phase of bacterial replication, our growth 1947 to 70, 80, 90 is a kind of a lag phase, or we have never ever reached to the log phase, right? A steady phase where you can see the actual growth is taking place. That is not been seen at all. Now the hope is there, since we are into log phase, we want to see a stationary phase 2 also, where you see that it is reaching up to the maximum, where you have a kind of an equilibrium, that things are running, everything is fine. So you can think of a biological system the way you can think of Indian economy. In that context also you can think. It is a kind of an idea. Probably anybody is understanding my terminology from biological science or from economics point of view. It is like, no, bring down to your economy into a break-even point. What break-even point is nothing but a point of a stationary phase. That is all about. So good economist, it requires also to understand biology, biological system, ecosystem, food chain, how in nature everything is surviving. That is what. Friends, I will talk about first few things about my Vision India documents, what I have sent to Government of India for close to five hours, my presentation, where I talked about many issues, constitutional issues, what kind of changes are required, that I want to brief, because I don't like to lengthen my discussion in a very long way, and I can keep on any topic. If I take, it can be a very long 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour session that I don't like to do. Even I don't have script in front of me also to speak or something like that in a precise way. But I'll try to make sure that I am not taking this discussion for a very long. I would like to emphasize what are the changes are required. I always feel that the backbone of any country is the constitution, is the main thing, the foundation. Today I am standing in a house. It's an old house, but still it is standing because of the foundation today. Otherwise this building will collapse at any given point in time. That's why I do small repair here and there, so that I can have a shelter on top of my head, so that I can save my family, my wife, my daughter, my parents, whoever, my relatives, whoever is coming, so that we can have a life of under the shelter. That is what. Same way, under any country that is required foundation is there. Baba Sahib Ambedkar has given in his leadership, we got our constitution. Okay, that constitution, how many years it has gone? Close to 79 years it has gone down the line. I'm pointing out few things over here which is required immediate attention. What is that attention? Is number one, we need to implement uniform civil code as soon as possible. Same country, same rule to applicable to everybody. The way Kashmir issue has been resolved, Kashmir is now under the bracket of India, and that is done by our present government only. They have done it. It's a great job, probably bringing Kashmir into Indian bracket. It's a good thing. That article remove is a good thing that they have done it. Similar way, you have to bring the uniform civil code. One India, one law. We are all Indians. There is no second law. Second one, the reservation policy has to be abolished. That is my opinion. That is one of the hindering factors in India of progress. Now we are entering into second generation or third generation. You cannot have the same thing given, same facilities, reservation given to certain set of people. The Ambedkar wish was there 10 years just to uplift the poor people or the lower class people for their upliftment. He has done it, and he has also has given the provision it can continue for 10 years. But this 10 years is now 75 years. We are continuing the same thing. That is a very kind of a dangerous precedent. That much I can tell you. Now imagine, I told many videos that if I am a professor or I am a scientist or an IAS officer, or for that matter whoever, maybe somebody, if I belong to a reserve category, my family member is going to get it, his family member or her family member is going to get it. It cannot, it was keep on rolling generation after generation. That is not a good sign. This reservation, even it is not there in Bangladesh, not in Sri Lanka, not in Myanmar, not in Southeast Asia, Malaysia, everywhere you go, and Singapore, where is there in reservation? I am not yet to understand why our intellectuals are not supporting, why our parliamentarians are not supporting, why there is not a general parliament session meeting that we don't want this reservation. It has to be out, it has to be out. Where there is will, there is way out. Your thought process has to be cleared. This is number two. I am not getting into detail part, the benefit part, nothing. It has to be so that there will be level playing field, that everybody should get a chance. If reservation is out for the competitive exam, IAS, IPS exam, doctors, engineering, everywhere there is a reservation. In job also, after, during education also you get the reservation benefit. After also you get promotion, also you get the reservation benefit. how long this reservation policy will continue, I really do not understand. Sometimes I close my eyes, lot of tears that comes out, but that nobody sees that tear. Nobody is there to see that tear. Okay, no problem. For that matter, you are there only. When you cry, you know only why you are crying, but what purpose you are crying, because you know sometime what is your worth. If a given situation, the qualification, I have many millions of graduates, engineers, everybody has got, given an opportunity, they could have also reached and occupied certain position. That is one part, human emotion, frustration, one need to consider it. The same society, when you see your friends, brothers and sisters having this reservation quota, they are enjoying their life, even though they are less qualified, how you feel yourself. That is what I want to tell over here. It is not the jealousy, it is the common human psychology, it is normal phenomena in animal world. I have studied a lot of animal behavior. I have a big lab on animal, on cats. I have published paper. I have taken out Stanford University papers. I have observed them how cat also behave, animal world also behave, rat also behave. I have studied close to 10 Nobel laureates, auction theory, Amartya Sen, Abhijit, poverty line, everything I have studied it. On that capacity I have been speaking. Dr. Abhijit, Dr. Amartya, auction theory, many theories. I have taken up global warming, one of the agenda. I'll go and everybody how this global warming, climate change, sustainability taken into different shape. I will come back when I talk about science and technology, poverty elevation part. I will talk about this part. So I don't want one India with reservation, no reservation. This is my idea. Well, whether this to be implemented or not, it is up to the government, up to whatever HRD they can think over it. My fourth point is I'm talking about what are the things I want to do it. I want to change the Indian whole electoral process. I have a great idea of seeing that India every 5 years, how much? It is 2.5 lakhs crore of rupees been spent for the state and center election, the process, manpower, energy, fuel, everything, like no how much. It is like a big festival for 40-45 days across India. Now question is over, can we think of an ideal situation that you can vote even sitting at home? We have seen the democracy of 75 years, how the election process is run, how the voting process is run, how much trouble each pool, booth officer, people, common people, they involve, army, so much thing, like no, it is a kind of a thing, something is there, kind of an emergency kind of a thing. Can we reduce it? Yes, now zoom down and think of something, a great thing. Like without working, if you are getting your meal and you are doing intellectual satisfaction, how nice would be. It will be very, you will be feeling very better. At the end of the day, what the spiritual leader, Gautam Buddha or whatever, Jain, you take any spiritual leader, how they lead their life. They lead a life, a simplified life, and they lift up their knowledge and wisdom up to certain limit. They know that what is the basic things are required. The necessity, their maximum thing goes for the intellectual satisfaction, spirituality, all the universe, everything that goes into that part. Rest part is their biological need and activities, normal human being, what they do it. For that purpose, you don't need much more thing in life, but you need a good mind to think in that direction for an execution. Now my limited point is over here. Now if I give a solution, I am giving the solution part. India, 145 crores people are there in India. Now think of a bank. How many accounts are there in the bank? Maybe now Modi government, what the initiative they have taken, close to 80, 85, 90 crores people, everybody has got PAN card, Aadhaar card. If I say Indian population is 145 crores, mean we have 145 crores PAN card and Aadhaar card. Now imagine a situation, everybody has access to PAN card, they get into login and do time to time corrections. They do it online. That options also are available nowadays. You have a big data bank of, let's say, 145 crores population of India. That is the reserve you have. Now, how to utilize the reserve? It's a very simple thing. You can do it. Just make a big server like Facebook, Google. What they have done, they made a server. You are logging in and you are making what one of the member or whatever, then you are accessing the database. Now I am telling over here, I am requesting whoever your PAN card, Aadhaar card, Government of India, the department they are making, they have to transfer the data to, sharing the data to Election Commission. Already it is there in Election Commission. When they are conducting election means already they have shared the information. Now it has to be channelized. Now in the server, let's say particular date, I am giving you a specific 26th, there will be election in the month of March. Government of India will declare, or anybody, Election Commission is going to declare this is the March. You put your nomination over there. Anybody, any political party, log into particular territory, whoever the constituency or Vidhan Sabha, Lok Sabha, whatever, like Panchayat, whatever, you log in, you put your nomination, XYZ party. Nomination is done, your slogan is also done. So all the party is going to be present in your website of Election Commission. You put your nomination, you create a login password, you log in like a Gmail account, like your bank ATM card. You know that what time I need to go to the ATM center, withdraw money. The same thing, same philosophy, you apply it, you log in. Let's say Election Commission declared in the month of March, nomination starts. 5 days time, you log in, put your nomination, put your all paper, scrutiny it. If something is wrong, you scrutinize those things. Online scrutiny is available. Now you are getting MSME registration or any registration, you submit the paper online, they scrutinize it. Somebody will be there, set of people at the back of office. They will do whether their application is good or application is bad, right? That much is very much possible. Now, what I am trying to tell over here, if the nomination date is over, then the next part is coming, your voting. Now, you have each constituency, people are there, they can log in by using your PAN card, Aadhaar card, log in. They can see the profile over there, how many people are there in the candidate. Whoever party they like it, they can vote anytime. Sitting inside toilet also they can vote. How enjoyable it would be? Very nice. It would be very, very kind of an enjoyable thing if somebody is submitting voting sitting inside. I'll be the happiest person that if somebody is submitting the voting sitting inside toilet, bathroom, going to bus and submit it. See, it is like polling booth is a capturing, gathering people and giving vote in a ballot box rather than make it online. And make sure Government of India and whoever agency, that server is data protection facility should be there. If any Infosys or Tata maintaining big server of big companies, their database, why not 145 crores people? It is too less number for any company. That job can be given to anybody and they can do it and maintain it. If Government of India wish to have their own thing also, that can be well protected, and some good minds also can be placed on whether data tampering, all those things are not allowed. Those kind of facilities can be given at the access point in time. So that kind of security measurement, everything can be taken care by whoever concerning agency that assigned can be given. If you are giving 2 months or 3 months time to conduct election, that election can be conducted very smoothly. Imagine a situation in present time, election process, out of 100, you get 60-70% maximum voting. Out of 70%, if you think of also some percentage, it goes for, if somebody is telling that I am not interested to get into online, probably in offline they can go and also do this exercise by creating small booth where the civilian common people can also help. The agency can do this 5%, 6%, whatever remaining if they are not aware of how to use kind of an internet and all those exercise, login and all exercise, they can get into and do the voting job. My limited point is over here that voting, the entire revolution can be done in a small way, and after 1 month, you give 1 month time all India voting, you open up all the channels of the voting will start 1 month, anytime they will vote it, and you give a closing time like an application submission, you closing, you tick mark it, come out from this thing. After that, there will be a date of announcement of declaring who are the candidate, and that can be easily done. How nicely it will be done. 2,50,000 crores rupees been spent. You can save 25,000 crores if you spend to conduct the election. It will be a beautiful, beautiful butterfly election. This much I can tell you. Rest 2,25,000 rupees, you can save it, keep it, use it for development purpose. I wish Election Commission of India will ready to accept that money and return it back to Government of India, and that money can be utilized for the development. This is not my closing eyes imagination, but I can literally see this much money is coming back to again for the development purpose. My submission is very simple, and this can be easily executed. There is no way I can see this is not a kind of a remote dream kind of thing. I'm not saying or hoping this is a dream. I could see this is a very kind of a reality point of view I am thinking, and in that context I am telling you this is a very much real, like my poetry in our eye. টেবিল চাপড়ালে ধুলো ওড়ে, টেবিল চাপড়ালে ঘুণ ঝরে পড়ে, টেবিল চাপড়ালে ধুলো ওড়ে, টেবিল চাপড়ালে ঘুণ ঝরে পড়ে, কবি শোনেন চন্দনের গন্ধ। পাখি উড়ে গেলে তুমি খোঁজো শূন্য খাঁচায় কলঙ্কের দাগ, কবি ভাবেন ভালোবাসায় আবদ্ধ এক জীবনের কথা। পাখি উড়ে গেলে তুমি খোঁজো শূন্য খাঁচায় কলঙ্কের দাগ, কবি ভাবেন ভালোবাসায় আবদ্ধ এক জীবনের কথা। Friends, I am not talking about the poetry. Poetry is good. Poetry gives every imagination to explore the possibilities in your mind. This is one of the things, how much money you can save, how many things, how many dates can you imagine to conduct an election. You have your whole freedom, you are sitting wherever you want to sit, just log in and vote. How wonderful it is. I think both Parliament, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha can think of this idea and make a path for a kind of a changing the thing. Whole world can take up this concept also for conducting their election methodology. Everybody wants to save money. Everybody wants to save money, either it is government or individual or any country for that matter. Nobody want to have a janjat kind of thing. If this election, I am not seeing any kind of hindering factors over here. It's a very, very clean. I can see that some article is there where I'll come back, but this chapter I want to close it. If this is done, the India's maximum headache, because every few months there is election, 6 months, 7 months, some state, some center. So this problem also will be resolved, that center and state election to be conducted at the same time, that you conduct any time. It's like Google. If you want to deliver lecture, open it, go to live. Live means you go live and give whatever speech you want to do. You don't need a stage and you don't need people to do that. You finish it, deliver it, forecast it. People are there to accept or reject. I wish each political leader should think over it. That is going to reduce your workload. That is going to reduce your campaigning load, the money what you spend it from your pocket or from government or whoever money. That money please do use for the development agenda. That will be much better for you, and you will be getting or respected for that matter. Now, what I want to talk about one more thing, the morality part of any political leader or political system. Here, when we are coming for serving the nation, like Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Jawaharlal Nehru, for that Jinnah, whoever they fought, even Baba Sahib Ambedkar, whoever come, they have only one vision: this India and this India to be seen in many ways. Some wanted to see in a unified India. That dream has shattered. It's fine. There is no problem. But we have not lost that dream that much. I can tell you, it is always hope. We are living for the hopes only. But one thing I want to tell over here is that no leader that time was not greedy in terms of money. They have come voluntarily to do something for their country. Now I wish after 75 years everybody knows that our skeleton of our democracy, who is doing what is happening. Many things I am not discussing over here, that is everybody knows in the public domain, that the quality of leader, their vision, everybody is known. Now election commission can do it. Election commission tell they you publish your vision or whatever the promises in the website, so that anybody can listen that what my neta is speaking, what are the things want to do. Please do reevaluate after 5 years or gradually. Once somebody is selected, probably don't give up. Pursue it, election commission. It cannot be, it is not their job, it is not a driver's job or controller's job. They have to monitor the promises. Based on the promises, some leader is selected, one has to see if I am selected for a specific job of my quality for certain departmental job, today if I don't perform, I will be kicked out, right? Can election commission think of putting some red mark? I'm just giving an idea. If anybody has got any problem, probably they can also tell me, no, it is not possible. You cannot touch the political leader or political establishment. Fine, it is your wish, but my wish is you have to question. The way I question that in India, if you get a job, government job, nobody is here to tamper you. Whatever you do, you will be transferred from one department to another department, this to that. And somebody, if nothing is found, you will be given an isolated seat for the retirement. Okay. But if you go to foreign country, if you go to Japan, if you go to US, if you go to Israel, if you go to Finland or UK, there is nothing called a permanent job. Their review is done time to time. They evaluate each and every scientist. That's why you will see, or researcher, that's why you will see the quality of things what is coming from. It's not given somebody a place that once you have occupied means you have occupied forever. Everything is accountable. The accountability factor, if it is not there, nothing is going to happen. This is another part. Friends, I want to tell you something over here. Article 364 removal. Article 364 removal is one of the another hindering factors. One must work on Article 371. Somebody is defeated means defeated. There is no question of bringing that person into the chair and to tell that you take 6 months time to prove that you are again electing and continuing. Never ever in world, any democracy in this world we have removed bourgeois system, we have removed Rajtantra, and we got the democracy. Now you are bringing certain element of Article 364 is one of the hindering blocks. Indian democracy, all unwanted people, their generation, family, relatives, they will come. If I am not, if I am jailed, then somebody will come from family. If I am doing something, somebody will come. This backdoor entry has to be stopped. Then I feel if it is not stopped, then why there is a question of conducting election? Can somebody tell me? This is not a logic at all. If the person is not, his sanctity is not been maintained, like a deputed person will continue for 6 months time, I do not know what made Baba Sahib Ambedkar to write such thing, and in the parliament debate also it has got a lot of debate, and after independence also a lot of things has gone to court. So this matter has not been resolved. Now it's a collective decision and wish that whether we want to keep this thing or not. You come selected like IAS, IPS or whatever chaprasi job, everybody is giving exam or entrance, whatever, they are clearing it and coming and joining. Where is the problem? Now only for the leader, okay, we are not Mayabadi over here. We have to be very rationalist over here. If you are defeated, I am very sad to see recent election in Bengal, the same thing has happened. It's given chance. Same chance can be utilized by some person for 6 months. Somebody can destroy some state. Nobody is considering that part. I am very sad about whole thing. Why so non-scientifically we can address those issues? We cannot be so emotional about the whole thing. Where is the question of emotions? Can anybody tell me? In Bengal and all, we have lost 25,000 jobs today. Has anybody has gone to see their house, in what condition they are living it? Then why we have to be worried about a chief minister or a prime minister or somebody is been defeated? Let him, give him chance. Let him come back, win, elected. Let her or him get the respect, gain the confidence of the people. Otherwise, hamara neta, this thing is not acceptable at all. It is not the name calling over here. It is all over India. It had happened to Bihar. It had happened to UP. It had happened to Delhi. Many proxy that is came into the picture. No. This is not the way to run the democracy. As I have told you, you need certain amount of honesty and ethics in politics. Without that, you cannot do it. Without that, you get salaries, right? You get a good amount of salary, either it is MP or MLA. That money is enough to have your day-to-day basis life. Since you have told that you are dedicated, you have come to politics, that you want to say that you want to do something for your country, for your nation, or from your wherever from it might be. Show that honesty level. That is what I can tell you. Otherwise, it is not possible. You cannot have in front of some people you are something and backside somebody. If that is the wish and desire, you might not get into politics. You can do some other things to earn that much money. There are many ways to earn money. Friends, I don't like to talk more on these issues. I want to talk about the agricultural reforms also. This is what I told about the border part. You have to protect our border. I told everybody, each individual, you have to create your identity. You as an individual, what is your identity? You is important over here. If you are able to define your life, how you want to lead your life after education and everything. See, look here, government, for that matter, anybody in the government, if you go to Europe or US, government are not here to give you a job. It is government has given a platform for you for education. The education fees and everything can be taken care. Maybe reduction in Bengal, if you go it also, rest of your life you can do study. There is not much fee, even not 100 rupees fees also there. That much I can tell you. This much fees also you can continue till 70, 80, 90, 100 years. You can do it. A lot of people there after retirement from bank, they are giving exam with their daughters and son to clear MBBS exam. Now they want to study also doctor. Now a bank manager wanted to be a doctor. How nice it is. I'm okay with that concept, that spirit. I respect it. But the point what I want to make it, government is not here to offer jobs for many. They can create the window of opportunity for job through different scheme available. That scheme has to be available. I told in education system only theoretical thing learning, you have to very practical. You need to understand that if you have some technology, some idea that can be converted into a business model, the entrepreneurship skill has to be developed. Each college in India, the maximum human resources is there in the different college and university. Whoever is coming out, each college should have the entrepreneurship cell to nurture. There some good minds should be put from different department to evaluate that technology, or the technology can be evaluated by different technological cells are there, different incubation centers are there. There must be some activities, final objective for what is education at the end of the day. Even I am not doing my education just for the passion, right? You are doing education to lead your life, rest life. You want to have little bit money to be earned through legal way. In this process you are doing your education. That opportunity has to be created, the pathway has to be created through entrepreneurship. That is what I want to convey over here. Programs are there. I'm not telling that nobody is doing anything. Everybody is doing is something. It is like in one house you have 10 people are staying, everybody is alive, everybody is doing something, but there is no coordination between 1 to 10. Nobody knows what other day. It is living. This house will be a miserable house for me. It is like a kind of a mess that everybody can see this is a house. When you say house, India is your home, your motherland, means there must be some coordination between 1 to 10. Now, if you bring the dining tables concept, why you sit together and have dinner, lunch together? It is not because that there is a place then dining table to be fixed and there is a rule that somebody will sit and have food. No, it is not that way. Dining table is a place that all the 10 minds can sit together, have food, exchange one or two sentence. Also, it is a healthy thing. The environment here, what is happening? All university in India, imagine a situation, how many universities under UGC, how many private universities, how many agriculture university, how many research institute, DST, CSR, ICR, all the research institute are there across India. I say, please don't, I because otherwise my video will be much more, because I have worked on ICR, DST, CSR. I deal with close to 10, 12 technologies of my own, developing technology to government of India, different research organization. I know close to 5,000 scientists in India. Two of my projects was inaugurated by two president of India, and last project with ICRISAT Hyderabad was inaugurated by none other than Mr. Narendra Modi, climate change project. I am speaking with this small capacity of science and technology today. I am very proud that I could speak. I do not know who is going to listen or don't listen. I don't bother. I would like to thank ICR Director General, previous Director General also. I have worked with them very closely. Dr. Ayappan, he is no more. I was a business manager on technology commercialization for ICAR. Before that, Dr. Mahapatra. After that, Dr. Mahapatra, I know him in Kotak. I did many projects over there on climate change studies and research. I did close to 65 to 70 climate change research projects. It is worth close to, maybe if I quantify this technology could have imported government of India, it could have been maybe 200, 250 crores to 300 rupees. 250 crores rupees altogether, because I could see one or two projects government of India has brought into IPL, what is called IRI, Indian Agricultural Institution, via National Physical Laboratory, NPL, Brookhaven National Laboratory. Same technology they have installed it for 1.5 million to 2 million US dollar. System is still there. So I had a long discussion that I gave them a system, and I have developed system, such a beautiful ring, and everything is working fine with CSR, DST, ICR. All the places those rings are working. This is not costing even 30-40,000 US dollar. Now where is 30,000 US dollar? Where is 1.5 million US dollar? Friends, I did in my small capacity. Then I had a lot of interesting debate questions with whoever the gentleman person involved with this development things. So I put my thought process, because I have also communicated to Brookhaven National Laboratory. I have understood and developed the technology, what's wrong in it. I have talked to Australia, I have talked to UK, Israel, all those company is there. The people are there. If you are open mind, you write to them, they are ready to help you. How does it matter and bother? It's a open knowledge, open everything. And if you have the reservation of certain things, no, my system is costing $1.5 million means good system. No, it is not that way. Now imagine I am wearing a shirt of 150 rupees. Now people might be thinking, why not Peter England? Okay, it is a brand. But if you eliminate the brand, how does it matter? It is covering my house nicely, it is fitting, good air, everything is fine, there is no problem. It's a set of mind, like no branding, like Brookhaven National Laboratory is there means it requires this kind of system 24/7 attention. You need to have the local support, local engineers can stay, all the projects, it requires 24/7 attention. I've been providing engineers for last 17-18 years, each site, everywhere, big site, you can see it from the Google map, IRI everywhere. Now coming back, it's not name calling, it's an open thing. I'm telling you, I'm coming to the development, I want to integrate everything over here with my small speech. I know dozens of director general starting from CSI, Dr. Ahuja, ISBT Palampur, your Lucknow. I had a meeting, discussed tendering, develop the biggest climate change research project for CSIR. They have helped me directly. He became the Director General, Dr. Ahuja, and he died in cancer. This is a sad story altogether. After that, I have worked with the IRI. How many scientists? How many? If I close my eyes, ICR system is one of my den where I have worked from starting from Assam Agriculture University to Kashmir to Kanyakumari, everywhere I have worked. I was a man of full ideas. My only work is spirit fit. I have never cared about anything for that matter. Did worked, developed system down south, Tamil Nadu, Hyderabad, ICRISAT, MP, Oilseed Research Institute, Soybean Anusandhan Kendra, biggest greenhouse, everything has been developed. Your Gwalior, biggest climate change research project we have developed for open top chamber. So those are the things probably it can, what is there to develop. It is not talking about myself. Those chambers, if you are working on the chambers, there are close to 300 PhD students, they have come out from this system. It's a part of your human resource development. Those are the people, those are the young guys, researchers, now they are scientists, professor in the different department. I have worked with JNU, Dr. B.C. Tripathi, whatever fight I have, that is a separate fight, but you have done it, you got vice chancellorship, you got everything in JNU, you got the patent, you have done, explored everything live. You have not given my money, that is fine, there is no problem. I am not asking money from you, but I am very happy today that you have also few PhD students also come out from the system. Now they are teaching somewhere. It's your academic scientific community, the spirit, you can see it. You have achieved something in your life, that is fine. I have not got money, I am a small person, I have not got the money, you have not given me money, that is a separate issue altogether. God is there to help me. It is not you are going to help me. You might be Vaishnav, but one thing is for sure, that there is a greater Buddha is there. I believe in Buddha, not the Vaishnav, not the Mayavadi. Mayavadi में मेरे को विश्वास नहीं है. Now what I'm trying to tell over here is what is more important. If you can work on those kind of models across India, there will be number of varieties can be developed, and 5 years down the line, if you are able to develop 100, 200 localized variety, either it is rice, in cotton, how many system, ozone CO2 interaction studies, all projects, Dr. Mahapatra, all the scientists from IIT, everybody they are involved in this project. Some are there in London, they are doing now postdoctorate, some are sitting here, and everybody, I close my eyes, I see them. Bhopal, all the scientists, Indian Institute of Soil Science, system has been developed, people are, we are helping, we are here to help. Now, the relationship between the private company and the government, it should be mutual. You make it a PPP mode. I am ready to give free of cost my 10 technologies to government of India, free of cost. Give us the money for the development cost. I will make sure another 5 years, 200 varieties been developed. I will monitor it. You give the responsibility of a scientific principal scientist or the director. Make them accountable. Varieties are coming and it is going to the farmers. I have also written ICR books, technology commercialization book. Once upon a time, when Dr. Ayappan was there, he was the Director General. Many chapters I have written, but the problem is the technology, what it is there are some lacuna. It has to be a finished kind of. It should be readily available for the. You have to make it techno-economic business report. How tomorrow if somebody is coming, like no, it is not a Maruti showroom. Somebody is going seeing the car, nice. It is very nice. Cooling is nice. Music is nice. All the environment is nice. They can buy it. But what is there in technology? How to romanticize the technology, that is one art one has to learn. Scientists should learn to romanticization of the technology. It is not talk about the raw data, raw data, raw data. You have to tell the business point at the end of the day. You have to sell your product. How Apple they romanticize their product, they can sell a mobile phone of 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakhs rupees. Now if you have a worth of a technology and you are not able to sell it also even free of cost, that is the tragedy part. That much I can tell you. This is no more tragedy, please. No more tragedy. You have to. I want every scientist should laugh and smile, and they work. They will enjoy the benefit. I want government of India, whatever promise they make it, also the royalty part of that technology should go. I know many scientists, many directors. Let me again tell you, it is not the name calling. Also, it is not my vision India document. My wish to restore the spirit of the scientific community. Dr. K.R. Kranti is director of Nagpur, CICR. He has developed the BT caution detection kit. I was business manager. I was helpless. He was telling that I am supposed to get this much money. I was talking to DDG, ADG. All those people, sir, give this gentleman this much money. He deserves it. It is there in the written. You have the Bible of ICR that the time you do the technology commercialization, this much money you are going to get it from the royalty or for technology transfer. Where Dr. Kranti is now, he left. He's sitting in Washington, D.C., Cotton Research Institute, headquarters of Cotton. It's a big post, yes, but country has lost one gentleman by name Dr. Kranti. Dr. Kranti, I have not taken your permission, but I was the business manager. You might be senior than me, but I do have a lot of respect for you, your scientific spirit. So, I want this gentleman should be brought back, given his own due, give him chair. Ayappan is no more. Ayappan is no more. Please do organize 5 minutes for him, pray for him. I say here, he's a nice gentleman, this much I can tell you. I have developed it. He held my hand, he told me that one technology, can you do it? I sold one technology of particle board manufacturing plant in Vidarbha region. Vidarbha, if you go with that technology, I have given to my institute under ICR CIRCOT, but nobody takes my name. That is fine. Whoever the principal scientist or the project man, you take name, you make it a frame, you put at home that you have got the technology and you are happy for that. I am nobody for that matter, but what I want to convey here is, think of India that whether multiple number of particle board factory can be established or similar technology. Nanoparticle, I know many scientists seriously they are working how in small scale, large scale nanoparticle technology can be commercialized. Do some mathematical calculation, good write up, good catalog, make it is a proposal. It looks like सामने वाला जैसे एप्पल का फ़ोन देखता है, they feel romanticizing some love and respect they get it, and they take out their purse, punch their credit card. That is what it is. Business scientists should learn. They should learn from Alfred Nobel. Alfred Nobel has got 355 patents, boss. How many patents you have? This gentleman died. Before that, Nobel Foundation, 94% money deposited. Family, only 6% money he has kept for the family. How nice, how wonderful. I wanted to see in India some scientist is having so much technology, earned so much money, before that developed something. I do have a lot of respect for Dr. Swaminathan. I am very close to Dr. Swaminathan. He's a nice gentleman, thorough gentleman. 1960s Green Revolution, if you take it, whatever physics thing he has done, radiation, he was director for ICAR in IRI. Now he has developed Swaminathan Research Foundation. after many years. It happens to be I'm meeting him, developing system for him on climate change. He's coming for inauguration, he's holding my hand, we are having enjoying, and he loved that concept that some Indian company can do some a great job for him. It's not a small order I did for him. Today Swaminathan sir is not there, but still I recall him, cherish him as a man of few words but man of all good things. That much I can tell you. His contribution cannot be ignored. He has got many awards, but I feel he deserves Nobel Prize also. But the situations are not different. I'm not worried about how big this Nobel Prize is or how small it is, but I can see him as a visionary person that he deserves that much thing. In India, if any scientist, probably if I am to recognize in terms of the work he has done in 1960s, there is food crisis. In that situation, he is coming out and developing new varieties of wheat. Many things he has done, radiation biology, then it went to rice, many other crop species. This is too much, not too much probably. He is a person to be recognized. Whatever award probably is there, government of India can give him award. It will be a great respect for Dr. Swaminathan. This much I can tell you. See, I do not have anything that he should be given. I am not charging he should be given. I am calculating all kind of circumstances, the situation of India soon after independence, the kind of food crisis we went through, and that crisis how he has overcome through green revolution. People might be questioning that whether this green revolution is big, small, doesn't matter at the end of the day. It is like initiation, germination stage. If that is the thing, we have stopped after that importing things from Canada, Australia, those wheats, right? So that success thing, the success result has to be transferred to Swaminathan sir, so that his Atma can take little bit better rest or think about. If we believe in Atma, well, that Atma, if anybody is believing, I do not know whether I believe or not. I think there is something probably is there. He might be listening, he might be observing everything, and that is that much. I can tell you this much. And also Swaminathan has worked under this gentleman who got the Nobel Prize, Birsha. Okay, I'll talk about this part. It will go on, keep on telling. But Swaminathan's guru is guru. He worked under them, and the same philosophy he has taken, and he has started to do many things. Swaminathan said, if you work a biologist getting into physics, this is an interdisciplinary subject. Let me again explain to you. If India has to develop the unique thinking process, like some free thinkers should be given, some scientists should be given to do the free science. It is not the ICR agenda or CSIR agenda that has been fixed. You work on certain direction. Ultimately, you have to have the innovation also invited. If you have the specific agenda, a particular scientist is working throughout the life, he cannot think, he cannot open up his thinking of unique way of thinking, the new theories, new discoveries is not going to come. This much I can tell you. Very few institute in India, rarely they do certain unique work, that is TIFR, ISC Bangalore. Beyond that, Mathematical Institute of Chennai and few institute, Statistical Institute, they do it. But the unique way of, you have to do science, you have to be a free thinker. You cannot pressurize somebody to do something. Your boss cannot tell every day, this report has to be sent, this has to be sent to DG, this has to be sent to DDG, this has to be sent to DG. This paperwork business has to be stopped for few set of scientists who want to do the unique work. Otherwise, someday frustration will lead. Friends, I want to tell you something over here. I talk about the BRC. I have developed the biggest project for the BRC for Variety Development Control Chamber. They are doing it so many varieties. I am talking about in India, if imagine 60% population is dependent on agriculture, if varieties are developed, given to farmer free of cost, agriculture, water, irrigation, some agricultural land can be transformed into a different form with proper water irrigation, that conversion, if you are doing it from different methodology, India can see another. If you take a train from Mumbai to Delhi, you will see that empty lands, buried land everywhere. If you go to MP, you will see Chambal. आपको क्या आएगा, डाकू and all those things. I can see if Fulan Devi can reach up to parliament after reform. Later on, she was killed by somebody because of the family dispute. That is a separate thing. If that lady can transform her life, get into the parliament, I can change. I can hope for India, whatever war situation, from that war situation today, that can be brought back. I can see a beautiful India with everybody is happy with doing mama chitte, nite nite, keje nache, tata thoi thoi, tata thoi thoi. Okay, it is not the Tagore strong tata thoi thoi. Everybody can have Rasgulla, everybody can have everything. There is no problem. This is one way of think. You have to now in India. You can, okay. I'm giving you some solution over in India. You can have east, west, north, south, right? You zone wise distribute. You can have zonal, and top from Delhi somebody should there. They will monitor each and every technology, commercialization aspect, MOU, everything. Somebody has to be there. Some civil society, some good people should be there who is having genuine interest to do something for this nation. Otherwise, it is not possible. University, college, they can establish their own team to monitor the technology part. If it is little immature, they can coordinate with the different industries so that they can go there, work on, develop the technology at the end of the day. Our purpose is that at the end of the day to sell the technology. Here what is happening is scientist in individual capacity, he is or she is doing something and developing something. In that process there are hindering factors. Sometimes you counter those hindering factors, sometimes you cannot, you fumble. So those situations, what I told you, it is not, I am not name calling over here. I know many scientists. I can speak dozens of scientists or more than dozens with CSR. The frustration part, any brain for the ideal brain. Why I am speaking? I am speaking because I have so much time. No, I do not have so much time, but I have the spirit to convey my message, whatever I have. I am not abusing anybody. I am only telling. If you take TV channel, there are a lot of spiritual leaders. Whole day they talk about all spirit and all those things. People are there, followers are there. Here we talk about the hardcore science, hardcore technologies, hardcore everything. Talk about 10 technologies. I told many times that my 10 technologies can give 10 Nobel Prize, because this climate change, global warming is interesting. Already somebody has got the Nobel Prize. I am naming Al Gore also got the Nobel Prize on climate change. There are few scientists, they work on global warming, temperature, carbon tax. I am forgetting the scientist name. Auction theory, many things can be applied for this thing. Your animal behavioral thing can be incorporated. I don't want anybody, any economist is coming talking about the freebies. I hate this freebies terminology from our Indian American Nobel laureate coming in India and telling freebies concept, it has to be done. I had a lot of fights. I don't like to discuss these issues over here with this Alfred Nobel Foundation and the economist, poverty alleviation, J.P. Love Foundation and all things. I told that J.P. Love Foundation is nothing. It is getting Bill Gates Foundation money and enjoying their life. You cannot eradicate poverty in the name of poverty alleviation, writing book, macroeconomics, microeconomics, bad economics, good economics. You cannot do it. You cannot eliminate all those things. They are keeping all marketing people to do all kind of business for this thing. I told that what is this nonsense activities? If you have J.P. Love Foundation, you earn your own money. From where money is coming? All the corporate house is giving chanda and they are enjoying money, and all professors, they are sitting, they are getting Ford Foundation money and they are enjoying the professorship in MIT and Harvard. What a fantastic story of the poverty alleviation line. Like, no, we invite those kind of Nobel laureate. I told they are not the Nobel laureate, they are fake Nobel laureates. I have told them that Alfred Nobel has never ever told economic science to be brought in and given Nobel Prize. Only 5 subjects, his agreement. You read everybody, I am telling 150 crores or 45 crores people now. But by the time I am speaking 1 hour, population also is gone by certain percentage, not percentage, 0.00001% might be. Everybody should listen over here that 5 subject will paper is a will paper. It's a technical documents and legal documents too, that has to be respected. I told Nobel Foundation, please do respect that agreement what he has written. Your 94% money utilized for 5 subject only, and he has mentioned it, how much money, who is going to give award, everything has been given over there. Norwegian, Swedish Academy of Science, everything mentioned. Now you are bringing after 69 years this economic science, it is huge best interest. Okay, you brought the economic science, no problem. Bank people have got a lot of money to give to Nobel Foundation, there is no problem. But why there is a secret? You open it, you say that Nobel Prize nomination for economic science application are invited from the civil society, whoever the qualified university, they can submit their nomination. There will be some closing date or something like that. You scrutinize it, your own people, you give award to somebody. Here nobody knows who is the applicant, who is this thing, only nobody knows somebody is coming and हाथ का मिठाई का डब्बा लेके खड़ा हो जाता है, दादा आपको नोबेल प्राइज मिल गया. Why to believe? If I don't know who is the Nobel Prize winner and who are the competitor against them, what? It's a prize, right? It's a competition. It's nothing but a Nobel Prize is not given to somebody. It's a generous thing. It's also it's a kind of a play, right? You have your intellectual capability, somebody has. On that basis, you have certain ideas, you have given submitter or you have been nominated. At least you should know 5 subjects. We know that who is nominating what. Everybody knows. But why in economic science? Even though economic science, if you go to the website, you will find that it's the Riksbank Prize or Memorial, Alfred Nobel Memorial Prize, right? Here in India, people are coming telling you are Nobel laureate. Now they want to bring actual Nobel Prize and duplicate Nobel Prize, right? In the same field. These identities are not known. I told government of India, please look into, because I am a small man. My word, if it is reaching, they are reading. I could see Harvard में मैंने भेज दिया, MIT में भी भेज दिया, Alfred Nobel Foundation में भेज दिया. We have 145 crores. If you take out the entire Europe population, entire America population, half of Asia's population, जोड़ो, till India population will be much higher. Such a huge population base. We should develop our spirit to ask question. I tell, ask question. Buddha has told that ask question, ask question, ask question, ask question. जैसे आग में घी डालता है, ब्राह्मण क्या होता है, इंचार्ज हो जाता है. After charging, he put ghee on fire. Om Namo 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 Namo. You have to ask question. But Gautam Buddha has told you ask question. You ask question so that you get a solution at the end of the day. Friends, I don't know how much time I've been speaking. I have not finished it. I talked about something that India can be changed if you are able to give support to good varieties to the farmers, good crops to the farmers, good crop selection based on the soil condition. Everything is ready. If you go to Indian Institute of Soil Science, they have ready with all kits. They will give you for soil testing, everything, weather forecasting, everything. If it is been provided, you have to make the networking, that's all. But who will build the cat? Now you have to get multiple cats into one platform to play and perform. That is also possible. It is not a big science or big thing probably I am talking. It is possible to network, monitor, and time to time giving report to government of India. Already ICAR is doing, DST is doing, CSIR is going. But here especially it will be on technology commercialization. After screening, it is second level or third level. It is not the grass level. The scientist is working on the technology, already matured technology, monitoring cell. Dig out all the information of ICAR, CSIR, DST. I have all the books of the technology. What is the worth of those technology? How much things you can take out? If you are able to zoom down to from 1,000 technologies to at least 100 technology, this India can be changed, right? Where is the problem? I don't see any problem anywhere. Only coordination is very important. Our freedom movement, we are not good coordination. We do not have the coordination between नरमपंथी चरमपंथी एक दूसरे के साथ लड़ते रहा. 1885 में लॉर्ड ऑक्टेवियन ह्यूम आया, सब कुछ किया है, बोला आओ चलो ब्रिटिश के अगेंस्ट में लड़ता है, बट ब्रिटिश के अगेंस्ट में नहीं लड़ के अब अंदर में ही लड़ लिया, अंदर में ही लड़ लिया. This is not the question of your ideology. It is like, if I am hungry, if I have to survive, I have to fight. I have to raise my hands also sometimes. If I have to survive, other if I want to die, I will die. So difference between Narampanthi and Charampanthi, violence fellow, non-violence fellow doesn't make at the end of the day. If somebody is giving life, I wish there are many Khudirams would come in future date, but nobody wants to be Khudiram also. But some are there, might be Khudiram at the time of charging, it will be charged. Second World War, you think of it. What is the necessity of 1945 atom bomb? It has to be stopped. How long you will continue the Second World War and Cold War? So they brought Albert Einstein. Bomb मिल गया, chocolate bomb formula भी मिल गया. Americans, they took them to Princeton University and बैठा के रखा है. He forced him to write to the American president that there is a need of atom bomb. Manhattan Project, 150,000 scientists, everybody is very happy Manhattan Project is going on, but nobody knows what they are doing. Even Oppenheimer doesn't know what he's doing. Albert Einstein also doesn't know what he's doing. Albert Einstein also doesn't know what letter he is writing to American president that there is a need of war. Vande Mataram. No, not Vande Mataram over. It is not over. But what I want to convey over here is ultimately in 1945, 6 August, everybody has seen when they saw what is going on, they saw seen the धुआं. चारों तरफ धुआं हो गया. कहाँ धुआं हो गया? जापान के ऊपर धुआं हो गया. 65 to 70 million people died. Second World War time. Now the question is, where there is a need of this atom bomb? This is history, you can analyze. Sometimes you need to say that कितना टाइम झगड़ा करे, एक बार ही खत्म कर देता है, हो सकता है. This is a philosophy probably. Lot of people they take it, चलो एक बार के लिए. People commit suicide. Why? It is not they love to do commit suicide at the end of the day, right? It is like second world. All the leaders they are sitting that something has to be done. बहुत हो गया, बहुत कड़कड़ हो गया, चलो मारो. मार डाला 1945 6 अगस्त जापान के ऊपर ख़त्म करके. द वर्ल्ड वॉर स्टॉप. आफ्टर दैट अमेरिकन हैव नॉट स्टॉप्ड, दे हैव कंटिन्यूड. द हाइड्रोजन बम प्रोजेक्ट, एटॉमिक एनर्जी कमीशन आया. दे रिक्वेस्टेड अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन तुम आओ, ओपेनहाइमर तुम आओ. बट दैट टाइम द सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन साइंटिफिक कम्युनिटी, Albert Einstein developed certain idea. He told no, he refused to join. Oppenheimer, he refused to join. The person who told that blood's in my hand, भगवद गीता अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन भी पढ़ लिया है, ओपेनहाइमर भी पढ़ लिए है. Blood in my hand. They refused to join further hydrogen bomb activities because American wanted to do the business. Okay, I am not getting into the history part. I am coming back to India. Here, what is a mixing? It is all mixing. लस्सी हो गया. अभी लस्सी कैसे हो गया? मैंने एग्रीकल्चर को सुधार दिया. एग्रीकल्चर 60% प्रॉब्लम हैज बीन रिजॉल्व थियोरेटिकली. डॉक्टर अमर, डॉक्टर अभिजीत, हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस थिंग? इफ यू हैव नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस थिंग, आई अगेन एक्सप्लेन. द फ्रीबीज concept is never going to come over here. Here I am talking about Land Reformation Act. Where is Land Reformation Act? I told that 1971, 72, 73 you brought the Land Reformation Act, except Bengal, Punjab and Kerala. Where is the state? I request each chief minister, if white chief minister, knowledgeable chief minister, consider to implement Land Reformation Act. Give him a small piece of land to each one. maybe एक कट्ठा लैंड दो, उसमें सस्टेनेबल इकोनॉमी एक स्मॉल करके. बिरसा एग्रीकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटी चले जाओ, देखो सस्टेनेबिलिटी. एक कट्ठा जमीन के अंदर में कैसे गाय भैंस भी पाल लिया, तालाब भी बना लिया. एक कोने में छोटा सा रूम में पति पत्नी 2 बच्चा आराम से सो रहा है. बिरसा चले जाओ. दिस इज अ मॉडल कॉन्सेप्ट. मे बी गांधीयन फिलोसफी में जाओगे तो सेम कॉन्सेप्ट. एट द एंड ऑफ द डे व्हाट यू नीड, सेम थिंग. इफ यू गो टू स्विट्जरलैंड, जूरिक सिटी से बाहर थोड़ा चले जाओ, उधर देखो गाय भैंसे बोखरी चल रहा है, आराम से आदमी बैठे गिटार लेके बैठा हुआ है. बट वी से दैट स्विट्जरलैंड इज द वन ऑफ द मोस्ट पीसफुल कंट्री. यू टेक समथिंग फ्रॉम स्विट्जरलैंड, हाउ देयर डेमोक्रेसी फंक्शंस. Take some idea education system from Finland, their education system. Our education system has got a lot of lacuna. 75 years UGC all tried to change all those things, now all are gone hibernation. Take the idea, bring the people who can do the change at the end of the day. That is what I want to convey over here. I am not a big man. I'm like a parrot. I can keep on speaking so that I can speak whole day about the whole thing. Any topic you can give me, because I all learned from the toilet, because I feel that toilet is a great thing and it gives a lot of knowledge and wisdom. It has got the outlet path also. That path also, lot of knowledge comes and goes off also. I can talk about 1,000 years Indian history, world history, every history I can talk about, but I am talking about my India vision I have covered up. हमें लैंड रिफॉर्मेशन एक्ट मांगता है मोदी जी सर, हमें मांगता है। कानून ऑलरेडी तैयार किया है राज्यसभा लोकसभा में, सबको आप जितना स्टेट है उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करके कोई मॉनिटरिंग सेल बैठा दीजिएगा। अगर कुछ अच्छा हो जाए लैंड रिफॉर्मेशन, गरीब के भात पे अगर थोड़ा सा ज़मीन आ जाएगा, उसके अंदर में खेती फैलाएगा, उसके अंदर में एक गाय भैंस चरेगा, कुत्ता बिल्ली चरेगा, 2 चूहा भी घूमेगा, इकोसिस्टम में कितना मज़ा आएगा सर। देखो वो आमार देशेर माटी तोमार परे ठेकाई माथा, कितना अच्छा होएगा सर, कितना अच्छा होएगा। आप बोल सकते हैं पार्लियामेंट में, सब स्टेट को आप इंस्ट्रक्शन कर सकते हो दैट वेदर देयर इज ए पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ इन्फॉर्मिंग लैंड रिफॉर्मेशन एक्ट, बिकॉज लैंड इज द बेस लाइन। Until or unless these poor people they don't get a land, they will be, otherwise they will be laborer. Like all this Nobel laureate is going to tell now, feed them with some freebies, उसको खाने दो। उसको पता नहीं होता है नोबेल लॉरेट लोग को, जो फ्रीबीज पैसा लेने के बाद वो कितने पैसे का दारू पी लेता है। मैंने देखा है आंखों के सामने, 1,000 रुपया 1,500 रुपया कमाता है, उसमें आधा पैसा का दारू पी के ये लोग सो जाते हैं। दे डोंट हैव द विजन टू save money or restore money for the future. That is what it is lacking. That kind of mental level has to be brought in by giving small land. Tell them this is the technology, this is the crop is going to help them to do something. Nowadays in modern day, MSME can be playing the bigger role. Small scale industry, localized food, mango ke time mango, pickle ke time pickle, all the pineapple localized small factory can be set up with a small shade and few preservation and storage facilities. Then you sell it in the local market or you give as a product to a big company. You work as a mode which is a mode everybody knows. You give it to them, they will make it in a bigger form. Friends, I am not talking big probably. I told about the education system, education policies, everything I have covered. Election process I have told you. Poverty life elevation I have told you. I told that poverty, how do you imbalance, like in India if you see, my 1000 ml or 100 ml theory is something like that. If you have rich class, rich के नीचे थोड़ा rich के नीचे, if you think of a ecological pyramid over here, there it comes down to everything. The top पे कितना रहता है, how many lions or how many humans are there, they're the great thinkers. You have 150 crores, but if you go down the line, all the things, birds, animal, कुत्ते बिल्ली कितना है, इंसान से ज़्यादा नंबर है, और ज़्यादा नंबर है, और नीचे बेस लाइन में आ जाओ, you have virus, bacteria, algae, they are the maximum share in world population का अंदर में सबसे ज़्यादा शेयर किसका है, the marine algae, plants and everything, they are occupying the most 80-85%. Animal, how much? There is nothing, there is no percent. Human percentage is human body, how much? So can you imagine in this living world what is the percentage of living organism is living? Is less than 1%, even not 1%. 1% human being is dancing and they want to control the whole universe. It is fine. This is going against the rule of what? Rule of natural law or natural selection, जिसको हम बोलते हैं. Charles Darwin has never told that it is the human being, because of the intellectual capabilities we are controlling each and everything. That is fine. There is no problem. But whose share is the maximum? Who has got the more right? Okay, that is a question probably only to ask. Okay, we have right because we can think better than any other organism or animal for that matter. We can think better than cat, better than human. So when somebody has created us to think better way, why not thinking and doing something better? That is what my question. We can do, we can change the whole thing. There is a willpower. Everybody has changed it. Abraham Lincoln has changed the America. Nelson Mandela has changed the South Africa. In India, there are great reformers like Swami Vivekananda, Subhash Chandra. Everybody fought against British. Swami Vivekananda has fought. He's talked about the Hinduism, the spirit of Hinduism. Many things talk about many things. So, what is wrong? They have not come from very big family. They have not come from Stanford, London University, or Caltech for that matter. They have not come from Harvard. If you wish to do something for the country, you can do it. Similar way, I could see Mr. Narendra Modi. People say, but what is his qualification? How does it matter to you? आपको आम खाना है, आम गिनो, मत करो. जवाहरलाल नेहरू को बहुत बड़ा डिग्री था. आप गांधी फैमिली के सबसे पास बड़ा बड़ा डिग्री है, तो क्या हो गया? डिग्री लेके क्या करना है? Your wisdom is important. After certain level, either you are graduate or 10th standard or 5th standard, what is more important? Your knowledge and wisdom, that is more important. That much I can tell you. Friends, I don't know how much time I've been spoken. I've spoken for 1 hour, 20 minutes, 10 seconds. I have not taken a single drop of water. I've been speaking continuously. Meantime, my flag and my world things has brought down, because this is, I feel this is a mini parliament, and mini stage has given little temporary way. The way many places you will see, find a lot of pandals they make for the neta log to speak. Many times it had happened, pandal has also brought down. If you see इन पाकिस्तान ऑल्सो, हमारा भाई इमरान खान का स्टेज पूरा ज़मीन के पे आ गया है. इंडिया में भी बहुत सारा नेता लोग ऊपर चढ़ जाते हैं, इतना ज़मीन पे गिर जाते हैं, मैं क्या बताऊँ. नाउ देयर इज़ नो वे. नाउ यू हैव टू ब्रिंग द सोशल कल्चरल रिफॉर्म एवरीवेयर. आई रिक्वेस्ट माई ऑल माई लेफ्टिस्ट फ्रेंड, what is the idea of India? What is the idea of India we hold at the end of the day? Do you feel you are a nationalist, you are internationalist? That much question I can make it, right, before making friendship. What is your stand? What is the stand of your like borderline? Are you love to go to Myanmar side tomorrow if somebody is given a chance? If you see that okay, whole world is your home, so if whole world is your home, why don't you go and sleep there in Myanmar or Bangladesh, some places where there is poverty and everywhere? Borderless society, nobody wants. Is there any way that if Dr. Amartya Sen, Dr. Obijit wants to bring the Rohingyas, refugees, and everybody like somebody from this borderline, Bangladesh borderline, illegal migrants to India? My last video I told Dr. Obijit and Dr. Obijit, you have so much wisdom. Why don't you take maybe 2,000, 3,000 laborers and workers, migrants from Myanmar, switch over to MIT campus. Amartya Sen, you are now 96, 97. Take 2,000, 3,000 laborers and migrant workers in your campus. How administration, American administration can react, you just see that. You as a philosopher, because I could see in Harvard you've been written as a philosopher. You write, my philosophy says that Harvard University should be given a chance to bring some Rohingyas here, there to this campus. You put in front of your management, rather than telling in India is a good dumping station and you try to throw everybody over here, it should be open. You are whatever speaking, it is too much. You say that freebies, dance of democracy and all those things, freebies concept. I told it is, I am totally against the freebies concept. This is not at all acceptable. Amartya Sen and Dr. Obijit, I told that Dr. Amartya Sen, Obijit, you have done so much thing throughout your life, where it's been applicable, where it is written. You have write voluminous books at the end of the day, where it is applying. I told openly, why don't you do one thing, you put your books in the Amazon, and गोबर भी बेचता है, 4 टुकड़ा गोबर 200-300 रुपये में बेच जाता है, अमेजोन बेच देता है. आपका थ्योरी आप बेच के दिखा दो 300 रुपये में, टेक्नोलॉजी किताब अब लाओ. इस पॉवर्टी एलिवेशन इज नॉट to be done through corporate house chanda at the end of the day. This much I can tell you. I am telling because this Nobel Prize is a big halla gulla. I can tell you this economic science is too much bothering. I am telling government of India, please do clarify from HRD department, write to Nobel Foundation, what is the story about, why we should not know if Amartya Sen has got the Nobel Prize, who are the other candidate, who is his fellow friends who has applied for Nobel Prize, why 50 years we will be kept under the dark. Can you anybody tell me that you will be kept under dark till we have to believe that Amartya Sen is a Nobel Prize winner, he is a Risk Bank Prize winner, he is a Memorial Prize winner, not Nobel Prize winner. He gets money from, already got the money from what? He got the money from the bank, Risk Bank, not from Alfred Nobel Foundation Fund. Because economic science is being totally sponsored by the bank, not from Alfred Nobel Foundation money, Alfred Nobel's money, own money, 95% money. Friends, what is left? I want to see the India is full of Santi everywhere. Green revolution I want to see. Industry, all the small scale industry, if you go to China, how they are developing, you have to develop all the hubs. You make it in jungle or in a barren land, such kind of hub with little facilities. A lot of young guys will come. The first 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, make it free. I told how much money I have saved, Modi ji. I have saved you 2,25,000 crores. That much money, if you are able to divert for developing sheds, incubation center, everything, how nice, interesting it would be. I always hope for everything that India can be changed dramatically by small effort. That effort has to come from all the sectors. For that, one has to be nationalist first. The nationalism is there. I'm not telling that you take a bomb and charge it. Like Khudiram, what you did in modern day, you don't charge it. You can be a nationalist, also a decent person, not like me. For many can do concentrated work, specialization. They can talk, discuss, think about India, the way think about your family member, your wife, your bacho, your future, your garden, your kutta, your billy, your everything, similar way, your science paper, the way when you publish a paper in Elsevier or Nature, how the way you feel it, how nice your academic career has uplifted. Now you will be a senior scientist to principal scientist to director, then you can be vice chancellor. That much dream when you have, think of India. थोड़ा सा टाइम दे दो, जैसे होता नहीं है, मुझको भी लिफ्ट करवा दो, माँ को थोड़ा सा लिफ्ट करवा दो, हमारा माँ है, धरित्री माता है, मुझको भी तो लिफ्ट करवा दो. मेरा क्या बचा हुआ है अभी? मैंने बता दिया, सब कुछ बता दिया. इंडस्ट्री हो गया, एग्रीकल्चर हो गया, लास्ट है एक ही चीज़, करने का तमन्ना होना चाहिए, करने का जुनून होना चाहिए. इतने सारे आईआईटी हो गया, इतने सारे एग्रीकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटी हो गया, आईआईटी 4-5 था, अभी 22 हो गया. सोचो, सब कुछ बढ़ गया, बच्चे लोग बढ़ गया, सब कुछ बढ़ गया, देश को आप सुधार सकते हो. यू ओपन अप लॉट ऑफ मेडिकल कॉलेजेस वेयर पीपल आर गोइंग टू रशिया एंड यूक्रेन में, उधर जाके एमबीबीएस पढ़ाई करके आता है. व्हाई नॉट इंडिया? यू गिव लिटिल डिस्काउंट. वेयर इज द प्रॉब्लम? पढ़ाने के लिए इतना पैसा नहीं लगता है, टीचर को सैलरी कितना देते हो, क्या करते हो, सब कुछ मालूम है, लेकिन तब भी आप बोलोगे एक सीट के लिए इतना पैसा चाहिए. यू सिलेक्ट गुड बच्चा एंड गिव अफोर्डेबल मनी, यू टेक इट नंबर ऑफ, बिकॉज इंडिया ऑल्सो रिक्वायर्स क्लोज टू 5-6-7 crores डॉक्टर टू सर्व. यू सी द ह्यूमन रेशियो, कितना डॉक्टर के पीछे कितना पेशेंट है. अभी भी हम जाते हैं, कितना लंबा लाइन लगाना पड़ता है. बाय द टाइम हम इंसान बीमार होकर मर भी जाता है. तो इसका मतलब इंडिया में डॉक्टर का ज़रूरत होता है, डिप्लोमा होल्डर इंजीनियर का ज़रूरत होता है, पॉलिटेक्निक, इंजीनियरिंग, all the sectors can be revamped and given some place with small rental. 5 years, make it free, government of India, because I have saved your 5 years में 2,25,000 करोड़ रुपया मैंने बचा दिया. मेरे को कुछ नहीं मिला, एक कप चाय तक नहीं मिला है, अभी तो कोई नहीं दिया है. तो मैं थियोरिटिकली बोल दिया. सेम थिंग अमर्त्य सेन एंड डॉक्टर अभिजीत, प्लीज़ कम टू इंडिया. You will be given a chance to speak in the parliament. Please don't talk about the freebies. If you wish to talk, it's your own choice. But I have analyzed it. Don't talk about freebies at all. Talk about what you will talk about in parliament. Talk about Land Reformation Act, how this can be implemented. What are the economical theory you can put forward that even after you have a, what you call, already it has been implemented, only it has to be executed. Now, how you can give boost to our political system so that, or the common people, so that they are attracted towards the Land Reformation Act, so that I want everybody, 145 crores family, they have access to a small piece of land they can cultivate. At the end of the day, they can see a dream world. There will be a small pond, some fish will be playing here and there will be one duck, haha, there will be one cow, gaye and bhais. What their role? They will cultivate, give gobar. You cannot make gobar gas plant, but you can also increase the biofertilizer fertility of the soil. You will see that this world will be one day a place for everybody, all animals, everybody is living. It is not you, because your share is only 1%. I am reminding human being like me also, my share is only 1%. Rest animal. Don't use less pesticides, you use less all those chemicals, you use it. Try to lead a simple life, how to reduce the pollution. Don't talk about the pollution, and in the global environmental day, don't talk about big lecture. After that lecture, you take a BMW car and you go home. Try to practice what you do in life, in your personal and professionalism, दोनों में आप संतुलन रखो. लेकिन इतना तो नहीं होना चाहिए जो भाई हमने BMW कार चला रहा है लेकिन मेरे को ज्ञान दे रहे हो साइकिल इज़ वेरी गुड एंड हेल्दी. आप साइकिल चलाओ, साइकिल चला के ज़िंदगी बिता दो, आपने सब कुछ खसा लो उसके ऊपर. That is too bad. The way Amartya Sen, whenever he comes to India, goes to Santiniketan, he takes a cycle and a jhola. He tells everybody, I am so poor, I am the symbol of poverty of 1940. Amartya Sen, you born in 1932. You have shown the whole world very long philosophy. You have not told the British has taken the entire thing to London. 80% you have only given the cause of Bengal famine is only that what drought and the Jamindar system has hoarded the things, but you have not told. What made you not told that time? Your pen ink is not there or what? Friends, I have made a separate video in these things. Why I am telling you, those are the hindering factors why India is not prospering. These big minds, they are also part of this conspiracy. That is what I want to tell you over here. Now you find out who are the conspirators that they don't want India's development. That much I can tell you also. But I am not here to talk about all those things. I talked about the political system changes, how will be changing. The spirituality you developed it. Some good karma. अच्छा कर्म करोगे, हम करता है ना, हरी दिन तो गैलो पार करो हमारे संदे होलो. मतलब अच्छे जाके स्वर्ग में अच्छा रहना चाहते हो, मर्त में भी थोड़ा अच्छा काम करो, तब भी आपको पेंशन मिलेगी. बहुत सारा गवर्नमेंट बोल रहा है आ जाओ पेंशन देता हो. माई विजन इन डॉक्यूमेंट में नहीं है जो पेंशन मिलेगा. बट इफ़ यू डू रियली गुड कर्म, देयर विल बी ए पीस ऑफ माइंड एंड देयर विल बी ए greater thing. People are going to respect you. India can be changed. I can see a better India. The relationship with neighbors will be much more better. Make a tourist destination of India. That nice places, Kashmir, Himachal. Go to Chandigarh, Kerala. Ah, beautiful. Bengal, Bay of Bengal. ও আমার দেশের মাটি তোমার পরে ঠেকাই মাথা, তোমাতে বিশ্বময়ীর বিশ্বমায়ের আঁচল পাতা, ধনধান্যে পুষ্পে ভরা আমাদের এই বসুন্ধরা. Anyway, I think I have covered up whatever I want to cover up. Again, I am so sorry about the whole India. I was thinking that I will recite some poetry. That days I have removed to recite some of my poetry, but I failed to do it, and I thought my Vision India document will be with bunch of my some poetries here and there. I have nothing to share. Probably I can share to end of this thing one poetry. My poetry book situation is not that good probably, but I can recite one poetry, maybe some poetry. I don't know which poetry is good, but okay, one poetry I am reciting. This is for the hope. Nutan kore. This is my first poetry book. This is a good poetry, bad poetry, please you judge it. करके मैं ख़त्म करता हूँ एक कहानी को. নূতন করে উৎসমুখের আবর্জনাগুলোকে দাও সরিয়ে, একটা প্রচণ্ড ঢেউ সরিয়ে দিক। যুগ যুগ ধরে জমে থাকা বদ্ধ আবর্জনাগুলোকে কোনো মতে দাঁতে দাঁত চেপে পড়ে আছে। বাঁধ ভাঙা একটা প্রচণ্ড ঢেউয়ের প্রতীক্ষায় সবাই নীরব নিথর। উৎসমুখের আবর্জনাগুলোকে দাও সরিয়ে, একটা প্রচণ্ড ঢেউ সরিয়ে দিক। যুগ যুগ ধরে জমে থাকা বদ্ধ আবর্জনাগুলো কোনো মতে দাঁতে দাঁত চেপে পড়ে আছে। বাঁধ ভাঙা একটা প্রচণ্ড ঢেউয়ের প্রতীক্ষায় সবাই নীরব নিথর। বুকে একরাশ জমে থাকা ব্যর্থতা নিয়ে বেঁচে আছে শুধু একটা ঢেউয়ের প্রতীক্ষায়। স্তব্ধ জনরোষ ভেঙে চুরমার করে দিক হাজার বছরের জমে থাকা বদ্ধ দ্বারের আবর্জনাগুলোকে। কুলো কুলো ধ্বনিতে প্লাবিত করুক মাঠ ঘাট মরুপ্রান্তর। মাটির তলায় চাপা পড়া শুকনো ফলের বীজগুলোকে আবার মাথায় তুলে উঠতে দাও। এতকাল একটু জলের অভাবে মাথা গুজে পড়ে আছে, আবার ভোরের চাতক কোকিলকে ডাকতে দাও। শুধু উৎসমুখের আবর্জনাগুলোকে দাও সরিয়ে, শুধু উৎসমুখের আবর্জনাগুলো দাও সরিয়ে। Friends, I am about to finish it my talk of my India vision. I want to thank everybody for that matter, whoever will be listening, because I am telling you the system over here. I am sitting over here. I have a small this thing. I do not have any script. I have my old poetry book. Here and there I recite poetry. I have given my Vision India document to Mr. Narendra Modi's 24th. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Modi ji. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. हम होंगे कामयाब, हम कामयाब. Namaste, Modi ji. Namaste. You are Prime Minister of India. I am telling that you are the symbol and future hope of India. Till date, if second person is not there, we can imagine you and you only. So we want to follow your path. I wish your good health. सुस्त रहिए, तंदुरुस्त रहिए, किसी का बात सुनिए मत, करिए, आगे बढ़िए, हम हैं। बच्चे लोग हैं आपके साथ. Please read out my Vision India document. Already I have submitted it. Now I am also submitting it. Somebody is there listening probably. Otherwise, যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে, একলা চলো রে। रविन्द्रनाथ, बहुत ग्रेट हो आप. प्रणाम, प्रणाम रविंद्रनाथ. You are our only one Nobel laureate. तुम्ही माता है, तुम्ही पिता है, सब कुछ है. 125 साल हो गया. वही रविंद्रनाथ. If you don't get the alternative, same thing. अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन के बाद please do replace somebody is equal to mc square, then he will be replaced. His hypothesis, same way Tego, replace. Until or unless you do not have the replacement, we will keep on praising them. Again, Bande Mataram, that's all. I want to thank my daughter Olivia, my wife Sangita. I have never ever told this part also, never ever uttered my family or who I am. I am Shyamal Pal. I am a small citizen of India. I am a small man, small life. There is no ambition, living in ideas. Today I can tell you this much. I have 10-12 technologies. I have a technology based company. I have a beautiful small home, a suffocating toilet from where I forecast everything. Sometimes I work, sometimes I don't work. My three technologies out of two is inaugurated by two president of India, one prime minister of India, the present prime minister of India, Dr. Sat. I have worked close to 60, 65 more than projects. There are altogether 300, 250 to 300 PhD students have come out from this thing. Scientists are involved. There are so many varieties that is been developed. The same technology I wish to voluntarily give it to government of India. I don't need anything. My technology cost fees. Only development cost please do give us. We will develop all phase system, open top chamber, temperature gradient tunnel. You can do research on the how the temperature variation, how the CO2 elevated temperature, different condition, high stress, high tolerant bacteria species can be developed, different crops can be generated, and you can study that which temperature can give what maximum benefit for the particular plant. That simulation chamber, if you can do 2 3 4 years research, you can come out with new varieties. That will be a great thing for India. I can see a better future. I can sleep nicely and enjoy even without food also for few days, without water for few days. This much I can tell you, because I have gone through a lot of stress in my body system. Once you develop a lot of stress, your metabolic activities and everything is designed such a way it can counter many things, still it can be in better shape. Okay, that is a separate topic altogether. My only main work is related to stress biology. When you expose crop into high CO2 level, you are bringing stress only. What is the happening in the metabolites, different crop productivity, many things can be studied, new variety can be developed. इतना बोल के मैं हमारा कहानी ख़त्म करता हूँ. My daughter, she is doing BSc biotechnology. She is completed this year. My wife, she is MTech and PhD. She works for a big organization under government of India in a various capacity on technology commercialization or technology evaluation. She worked for separation of heavy metals including uraniums from different sources. Tried to enrich uranium many ways. She's developed different membranes. She is MTech first class first from Mumbai University, from UD city. She stood first in Mumbai University for her PhD. She stood first Calcutta University MTech first. She was brilliant, and I respect her things what she is doing. I wish she will do better for her future number of days. Also continue her scientific spirit the way she feels or thinks that way. Once again, myself, I'm nothing. My name is Shyamal. I did my graduation in life science, MSc. Life science means what? Botany and forestry. The specialization, the PhD work is related to agriculture. I worked on different biofertilizer symbiotic system. I have written also mathematical modeling of symbiotic system. Also one paper, John Webster from London University came and appreciated. No Indians have appreciated that paper. Then I have done my MBA too. I have a company and I have 10 technologies, and with my poetry world is there with me, and with great ideas, bad ideas, good ideas. I can keep on speaking without keeping any kind of script in front of me. I do not have anything with me except this thing. This much I can tell you. I am just ending my discussion. Once again, it is 1 hour 43 minutes. Once again, thank you very much, whole India. God bless everybody. God bless everybody. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks Modi ji for giving me the opportunity to speak on your birthday. I have not taken permission, but I can always do that, because I don't need permission from you, or for that matter anybody, for wishing somebody. You don't need permission. Your blessings will be enough for me to move forward. Whole country's blessing will be enough for us to do further better. You give us the direction. We are ready to work with you. We have a lot of things to cheer up, celebrate. the connectivity development, no problem at all. Once again, thank you very much. Bande Mataram, Bande Mataram. Thank you, bye bye, bye. My mobile is still there, it is working. That's great. Thank you very much. Thanks, mobile. Thanks, Samsung. South Korea. Hans River, I'll talk about that. Thank you very much. Bye. Take care.